What's going on, guys? John here, and we're back with another episode of Alaska State Dynasty. And in this episode, I still do not believe we are going to be getting back Jerry and Parker or Aiden Knoll. Yep, they're both out for 5 more weeks. So we're basically they're out for the year, which sucks. Our first two injuries that last more than a game, and it's to our two best players on offense. Uh, but big game this week. We've got let's see, visits. Nope. I guess I can't schedule my visiting this week. Uh, Brian Bragg is visiting this week. I believe it's Harvey Brightwell. No, Harvey Brightwell's visiting next week. Yeah. So it's Bragg. It is Mike Dexter. It is Eric Wayne, and it is Zach Bunting, who are all visiting this week. So this is a big, big, big week for recruiting. I think we have to win this game. It is one of our last two games, I think. What was our record? Actually, it might be 1-7, which means we got 4 more games. Oh, we gotta play 4 more games of this crap. All right. Well, I think it's time for Blizzard outs. All right, here we go. I guess Blizzard out jerseys especially will help me see where I am on the field too, because with my giant logo in the middle of the field, I cannot tell where the heck I am. All right, here's the offense. We're obviously not bowl eligible. If you didn't already expect us not to be bowl eligible at the beginning of the year, we aren't now. But we can play upset for some teams. Like if we beat UNLV here, to keep them from getting closer to being bowl eligible. Obviously, they still would have 3 more games to win too. But if we beat them, that'd be great. It would also really help our recruits. I don't know if we're going to beat them, but we might. Jackie Wolf is playing quarterback again. I only benched him last week just because I was so done with everything. I don't know if we'll actually get this first down here. I don't think our offensive line can block very well. Just jump forward a yard. He got it. Somehow. Sure, I'll take it. Oh my gosh. I just saw what it said on the right side. It says we're allowing 430 yards a game, I think. It might even be more than that. It might be 470. I would not be surprised. And in case you weren't sure, we do not score that. We do not get that many yards as we're getting sacked. Offensive line just gets bullied every play. So if this is your first episode, I'm very sorry for you. But I've already lost hope as we've got a flag. This is another thing you'll see a lot with our offensive line. We get holding penalties. I forgot. I should probably go change this holding sliders. But whatever. I guess we're going to have to start off with the punt. Brick Lewis has about 45 holding penalties to his name already this season. So nobody's shocked that he got another one. My punts also suck, by the way, so don't expect much from my punts. 21-yard line, I guess, is terrible. It's not inside the 20, so I don't get the stat, but whatever. Here's Ryan Staub. 6 interceptions. Man, I think I've thrown that many in one game. Actually, I think I threw 5. It was with Wagner. Nope. Yep. It was with Wagner versus Oregon. I threw 5 interceptions. I don't know if I think I may have thrown 6 interceptions in the game, but it was not with one quarterback because last season I would just rotate quarterbacks in and out, and they would just keep throwing picks just over and over and over and over and over again. But here's to not doing that. And that's a great tackle by Dakaya Banks. I like Dakaya Banks. He could be a very good player for us if he doesn't transfer, because he could transfer. Anybody on this team could transfer, but dang, that sucks. I need to honestly check who wants to transfer, because we'll probably lose a lot of our big name guys. With all this dang NIL money now, everybody can play whatever they want. They're basically playing for NFL contracts. That's a touchdown, UNLV. All right, 1st and 10. Jackie Wolf, what do we got? A very good catch by Cade Worth, but now he's probably going to be hurt. Yeah, he just took a helmet to the chest, so... I mean, he's back out there, but he'll be sore for a while. Oh my, Ty Hardy. What a play by Ty Hardy. Did not expect that, if you couldn't tell by my reaction. As now Tavion Granson, he sucks. Booty cheeks. So, he's someone from the original team, so he's going to be bad. Now I might be asking, John, why are you running on 3rd and 5? I don't know, because I knew it wasn't going to work. But now, there's no point in punting, because, what, are we going to punt and then they're just going to get the ball and run it right down the field? No, I'm just going to go for it and hope for the best. We got a holding penalty. Oh my gosh. I've got to change these stupid holding sliders. We get no penalties other than holding. I think we may have had a combined 4 other penalties. And they were 3 defensive holdings on me and like maybe 1 or 2. I guess we may have had 3 pass interference calls. That's it. No other penalties. And 35 holding penalties probably? I don't know. It's an insane number. That's all I do know. Okay. Now we got to stop them. But I don't think we'll do that. Notice how there's no holding penalties on our run plays. I don't know if there's a correlation there. But there's none. I never get holdings on run plays. It's always pass plays. Probably because the offensive line is getting destroyed so badly, they have nothing. They can do nothing but hold to stop them from killing our quarterback. But what do I know? I didn't play O-line in high school. I weighed about 12 pounds. I didn't play anything in high school. But that's going to be another touchdown. Yay. All right, let's play a game of how many first downs I can get negated by penalties. My guess is about 12. I think currently this season I'm probably sitting at double digits. I've had touchdowns negated that lost me games. It's just miserable. And we don't get the first down there. Oh my gosh. This is insane. Well, so much for the recruits. We're getting embarrassed. They've thrown 2 passes for 99 yards. They're averaging 21.7 yards per play. Yeah, this is not a fun game to play, guys. I'm not having fun. So we're doing QB sneak. Jackie Wolf falls forward, gets it. Nice. As Ty Hardy, it's another big gain. Oh my gosh. Good play. It's coming back. Brick Lewis. Brick Lewis, I'm going to throw a brick at your head. You suck so bad that I could probably throw a brick and you'd probably gain brain cells. That's how bad it is. Well, Jordan Houston got us close. Now I'm going to run the ball and probably get stuffed. Why do I even do this? Well, we got it down to the 1. Do I have QB sneak back? Nope, I have to wait a play. Okay, well, looks like it's a bubble screen. Oh, this is not going to end well, is it? Yep. I hate everything. second and goal. Let's see what they have. Here's the pass. Marcus, why are you stepping back? There's nobody behind you, man. You know, I guess one bright side is at least no one can challenge the fact that this is being played on Heisman. What, are you going to not believe me? I may be bad at this game, but I'm not that bad. Maybe I am that bad, but I don't think I could lose this badly. Oh my gosh, we got another holding. Holy cow. It's every drive. Every drive. Alexis Sanchez. Dude. Could you just get hurt every play instead of holding every play? Because I feel like you actually might be better if you get hurt every play. Yeah, 6 penalties per game. Buddy, we're averaging more holding penalties per drive than you are penalties per game. Okay, we gained 6. But now we've got... We're not going to get this. What? That's the one we catch? No chance, bro. I'm just so confused. Shout out Jackie Wolf. Didn't really mean to choose an option play, but I guess it gained 9, so who am I to complain? As Ty Hardy is just torching this team. This is a career game from Ty Hardy, and we're going to get embarrassed by 70. All right, 3rd and 10. Drag route Houston, beat him around the edge. I guess sick. We got a first down. I don't even know what I need to add in recruiting to make this team better, because we suck everywhere. There's Ty Hardy. Get faster. Ugh. Dang it. Okay, 2-minute warning. Oh, boy. Yeah, maybe they won't cover Workman. They don't, and Workman can kind of just jump into the end zone for the touchdown. This is an embarrassment, honestly. All right, after back-to-back incompletions, their first 2 incompletions of the game, now they've got a 3rd and long. I would love to stop him here, let me tell you. Where is that dude going? Calling timeout. They just had their player literally run off the field. Okay. Well, that's great. I'm losing my mind, guys. These people are just blind, invisible to me.
3 hours later.
All right, I think this is the first drive I'm actually going to show of the second half, which is crazy that it's happening this far in. But literally, it started with punt. They punted, then we punted, and then they punted, and then we punted. And I think that leads up to this drive. I could be wrong. But I just threw a bunch of incompletions. They just basically played mega conservative. Man, the recruits are not going to want to come here. Unless they want to be like, hey, I can make this team better. But they're literally going to come here and then they're insta-decommitting. Or they're insta-transfer. They're going to transfer as freshmen for lack of playing time. Or something stupid like that. Touchdown. Yay. Going deep. Wow, finally caught it. If I had $1 for every time Jackie Wolf threw it to Jordan Houston and he barely missed him, either Houston doesn't put his hands out or Wolf just barely overthrows him, I'd have probably $30 over the last 3 games. I would be making a lot of money. I've got, what, 12 incompletions? I'd say, like, a majority of them are targeting Houston. Either he drops it because I'm trying to force feed him the ball, or it's an incompletion because like Jordan just doesn't put his hands up, all those kind of things. Like I'm force feeding him the ball because he's my only good receiver. I mean, I have Cade Workman, but Workman still can't do a lot. And that's a pick 6. All right, that's going to do it for the game. My mental sanity might be below 0. I don't even know what I'm going to do for the thumbnail. This is just an embarrassment. He scored 1 touchdown. Nobody really did much. Offensive line sucks. I mean, obviously there's not going to be any of those. Yeah. All right, let's see how bad that loss killed our stuff. Josh Harbor commits. Why? I don't know. Harvey Brightwell commits. Why? I don't know. Eric Wayne, we've dropped on his board. That's hilarious. Am I shocked? Not at all. Well, we got 2 more 3 stars. That's pretty cool. Bragg is we might actually lose Bragg. That's the problem. How do you like his visit? Yeah, blowout, so you lose 75%. I don't even know what that means. Honestly, I could not tell you. Lewis, we're pulling away on. We're probably going to get a Menahu and Dexter next week. Atwell's getting closer. We're going to lose out on Wayne. But honestly, I couldn't care less. We can take Wayne off the board. Paul, Johnson. Yeah, none of these guys we're getting close on yet. I'll have to rebuild my board next week because we have 190 points to use. But, yeah, if you guys enjoyed, I don't know how you could enjoy this game. But if you did somehow, for some reason, you're just some psychopath, you can leave a like and subscribe. That'd be pretty cool. Let me know that you guys want to see me continue to lose. I'm sure a lot of people like watching me lose. But, yeah, leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you next time.